Right, what I've done, so I've got the original kick like that. Make this sound. I've got the original kick like that. I use the gate to gate it first. Even though it's nice and clean, that's not the intent of the gate. The intent of the gate is we're going to actually play that against itself. So, for instance, if I duplicate it, with that one with nothing on, out of phase, to cancel the kick and just leave the blade. But if you weren't cancelled, that's taking it out, just leaving the blade. Well, anyway, I'll print that together out of a bus, as you would say in Logic, what would leave you with this. It's basically like the tail of the kick and the blade. Well, cutting to the chase, if I go back on the original kick, I'll turn the gate off, I EQ it to how I want it to sound. I'll click the EQ on in a minute. So I've got the that's just the kick blade that we printed. This is the original kick. When I put them together, I get the cancellation. If I'll cancel one out of phase, the blade's off it. So this EQ now is going directly on the kick. Obviously, I'll put the blade back in because now they're two different files. But what we've done is we've managed to go in and get a better tracking sound in on the file. That makes sense. I printed them together, which give me this. This is the original kick with the EQ applied. Yeah, the EQ applied just to the kick, not to the blade. Well, I've done the same here with the snare drum. So that was the original snare up. But what I've done is I used the gated version just to give it a bit of attack. And that's the EQ I put on the snare drum. Right, this what I was saying to you about the vocals. I've basically got this EQ, I've made this, right, so if I go to test tone, let's take the others out a second. If I click this on, right, you see that's flat. If I go into this settings, well, you've got null, which is that is the real flat. That's every octave flat. Yeah. If I go on to 1.5, which is primary frequency, that is what you're EQing on at the minute. but you really need to get it on free. When I mean free, I mean vocal. Yeah, because even though it looks flat, it don't in real life. In real life, it's actually like, it's got a lot of cut. And then it would have, I think it would be a slope. Wonder if you can do a tilt EQ or something like that. Right. Yeah, but it should have only been to there. That'd be a low shelf. Yeah, so what it basically look like, you'd make the vocal would be dead flat per octave there. Then when it goes in the room, it would actually follow. That'd be like, if it was perfect sound in test tones, that's what it would actually look like. Let's delete all that. Well, the reason I printed that is because if you get Melder up and you analyse it, I've done that one actually. Let's actually reset that. Let's reset it on the. Put it again. If you get Melder up and you analyse it like that, I'll turn the smoothness up. The average right up. It don't really matter. I'll drag this down onto that vocal. Yeah. I'll delete all these off. Right. I'll take that off. I'll play this vocal. So on, off. Get rid of the original. So now that EQ's copied to the vocal.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely.
I'm going to analyse it with a green.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here.
I'll swap it, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it down. I'll pull the output down because it could be mental. I'm going to adjust the wet and dry. But that was the actual faults. See, that's why the bottom end's going up and down. Because this is the actual perfect playback curve, yeah?
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here. We never got our own PA. Potter brought the fans anyway. Play it again and I'll sing it again now. Play it again for you. Oh, oh.
See, if that was actually recorded in a good room, you wouldn't have all that woodiness on the bottom because obviously it would actually like be trapped properly. And that high end is where like someone's like hung up curtains or blankets or that's what's missing, yeah. And all this mid range is probably due to like the mic not being very good. But if I put that in, so with the kick and snare we done, we actually started to follow the right curve now.
But nothing ever stays the same. take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here. We never got our own PA. Potter brought the fans anyway. Play it again and I'll sing it again now. Play it again for you.
See, the more we can fix that, the actual better it's actually physically going to be. Because if we actually now take off his EQ.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here. We never got our own PA.
So right now, if we go to the original kick, so we go, turn that off, and I'll turn on original kick, I'll turn the EQ off, and that's the snare up, and I'll mute these, I'll mute the vocal. EQ, we're back to the bad room.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year.
I'll do that. That. That, back to the good run.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here. We never got our own PA. Potter brought the fans anyway. Play it again and I'll sing it again now. Play it again for you. Oh.
See, there's loads of things we can do, like muck about with, like changing the mics and all stuff like that if we're clever enough to change it. But the problem is, if we go back up here, I'll go on the master, your fab filter up. When we combine the whole lot, so you've got from -3.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to
as a
PHA.
whole. Yeah, as a whole. A mastering engineer's like looking for a steeper slope. Yeah.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back to PHA. Another year is gone and I'm barely here. We never got our own.
See, -4.5. Now we're on the whole thing's on the tertiary. Yeah. Because basically the primary plus half of itself equals the secondary, and then we go into the tertiary, and then like it just all moves forward. But the most important thing is if we get the slope not on that 1.5.
But nothing ever stays the same. Take me back.
Most mixes, what people are doing, are all on that 1.5, but the pros ain't. What am I doing? Bloody thing. Okay.